my dear fellow Taurus. Welcome to week 2 of April 2021. We're in 2021. Wow, Taurus. First of all, thank you for your support. Thank you for those who have pledged to Patreon. Thank you for those who have watched my readings. Thank you for those who are supporting me on my journey and my mission, and connecting with my energy and allowing me to read for you and tap into your energies and tap into your stories and give you as much advice and guidance as I possibly can. I appreciate you. I appreciate the collectives, and I appreciate everybody who comes to me for guidance and assistance. I promise I have so much gratitude for you. So here we are with week 2 of April's reading, Taurus, and there's a different energy I'm feeling this time round. And this energy, I feel like with this new moon, the full moon just passed, the full moon in Pisces, and now coming into the new moon, in this energy that we're having right now over the next couple of days when I'm doing this reading, so in and around the time when you're going to watch this reading, is it feels purging. There's a sense of purging still going on, Taurus, and I liken this to the healing phase of your life, of your path, this transitioning like a butterfly. You're awakening into a whole new world of yourself, a whole new psyche, a whole new energy. In order to heal, we must first feel. So it's almost as if with this new, since the last full moon, in between then and now, the energy has been calm and then balanced, and then all of a sudden there's a sadness again. All of a sudden there's this feeling of lack, of loss, like memories of the past, of childhood, of all the memories of the hurt and the pain, and where you've put in so much work and so much effort in business, in love, in your connections, in your relationships, in your friendships, and kind of reviewing how that all worked out, and looking at those connections and looking at where you've put all your effort and over your lifetime to date, seeing the areas in which you've let yourself down from allowing certain energies to treat you in a particular way, for allowing certain energies to impact your daily decisions and impact your overall existence, because you give. And you gave, and you gave, and you gave, and you worked extra hours for no overtime, and you went the extra mile, and you even though it was the last of your money in your wallet, you see somebody on the street hungry and you buy them food. Or you gave them something off your very back, you know what I mean? Something you needed, you gave, and you've done this for a very long time, Taurus, and you're such a giving, compassionate, empathic person, Taurus, that there's an overall collective energy that you're picking up now of this sadness, of this loss and this lack. It's everywhere. It's everywhere. But Taurus, for you right now, you're feeling it far more strongly for some reason, or at least I am. I don't know if this is mine or yours. I'm fairly sure certain this is your energy, because I've only felt like this as I've tapped in to do the Taurus reading. I've done a few personal readings today, and very different energies. So this is definitely for the Taurus collective. The channeled messages I'm getting when I was pre-shuffling the Moonology deck were so, like, emotions are high. They are very intense right now. There's a need to sort of, this tug of war, an internal tug of war. And it's like this tug of war with self. And it's this tug of war in your own mind, or with someone else in particular. So for some Taurians, you've got a tug of war going on with yourself. Should I? Shouldn't I? I love this person, but is this person going to commit the way I commit? Is this person as loyal as I am? Is this, for those of you in a workplace, do I take away the comfortability of what I know, what's solid and what brings in a regular income, to take this leap and jump and do my own thing, to do what makes me happy, to do what makes me feel new again? It's like you've got this side hustle, Taurus, that you've been working on and you've been slugging at and you've been putting all your energy and effort into for so long, and it has its ups and its downs. It's like this. It's like all of a sudden there's customers and then there's nothing, and all of a sudden there's customers and then there's nothing. All of a sudden there's love, and then there's nothing. All of a sudden there's romance, and there's a hot climb, like everything's all passionate and loving, and then boom, we're fighting again. It seems like this. And it's a tug of war, and it's like, whoa, are we there yet? Are we there yet? Are we there yet? And yes, we're nearly there, Taurus. You're nearly there. Spirit's very strongly pushing you further. I know you're tired. I'm hearing, I know you're tired. I know you don't see what I see, Taurus, but what I see is the light right at the end of this. Just a little bit more healing to go. A little bit more healing to go, because it's this healing, this karmic cycle that you're going through right now. You're purging any negative attachments that are going to block these blessings that are coming in for you, Taurus. And in order to allow the release and the purge of these emotions, these senses of lack, these senses of not being enough, the sense of not being good enough, the sense of not having enough, that's been a cycle for you, and that cycle is coming to an end. You've been working towards it. And even though it doesn't feel like you have, because you may be feeling somewhat negative, you may be feeling somewhat sad right now, Taurus, that energy, that feeling through it, going through those memories, reliving that experience is a universal way of releasing that karma. We just need to be sure that we're releasing it. We can pay attention and notice from the outside and look down at that story. See our intentions within the story. Try to understand others' intentions. When Taurus is in the Empress energy, which is who you are, Taurus, in your highest energy, you're the Empress, okay? Or the high... You're giving, you're caring, you're compassionate. You've learned so many lessons. You don't become the Empress from an easy life, Taurus. You become the Empress after a lot of trials and tribulations and hurt and suffering. And the reason why you're able to be so compassionate and so empathetic and so giving and caring and loving, but also successful and solid and grounded and stable, is because of your experiences, is because of everything that you've learned in your life to date. These experiences, this sadness, this pain and this suffering has all led to your moment that is coming now, and you're at the end of this healing. There's still a little bit more healing to go, Taurus, but it's here. You have been working through it all, and the tarot is going to get through it deeply. There is a need for some more practical planning for those of you who are working more towards behind your business, that are working more towards behind your side hustle, and you're wanting to turn this into your full-term thing. This is what I want to do all the time, and somehow it turns into money because I feel good when I'm doing this. I'm in control when I'm doing this, and this is my passion. This is my drive. If it's love that we're talking about, you feel good when you're with this person. They fill you with positive, loving, divine energy, and it just motivates you and inspires you. But all of us, everyone, our dreams always need a practical plan, Taurus, and you are very practical in your energy, in your own right. You know how to plan, you know how to think ahead, and you know how to look at the long term, Taurus. So let's just do that. Let's take a few deep breaths, not a few deaths, deep breaths. Death means death and rebirth. This is a rebirth, guys. We are going through, Taurus Collective have been going through a rebirth, and for those of you who are doing the work, for those of you who are doing the feeling and the healing, and recognizing, you're not blaming, you're not accusing, you're looking at the bigger picture of circumstances, situations, you're understanding people's actions towards you as more of a projection from their inner self and not a reflection of you. It's becoming less personal, and that's brilliant. So Taurus, bless you. If this is starting to resonate with you already, make sure you hit that subscribe button, like, comment, share, do whatever it is you need to do to engage with my energy so I can tap into your energy stronger. There is Patreon that'll cost $3 per month. That's a coffee that you buy me once per month as a pledge, and that allows you access to all the extended readings that I put on my channel. This is going to be an intense reading, Taurus. I can feel it already. But there's something coming, and I know you feel it too. Your intuition's hitting you. We're almost there. There is something just around the corner for a lot of us, and it's going to be different for every single one of you. So if a personal reading is what you need, find my link in the banner on my website, find one of the packages that suits your budget, and let's get to a personal reading. I'm Taurus myself. I know business. So Taurus, Tarot, let's get into the cards. I'm wanting to use Gilded to start off with for my Taurus. Gang, gang. That's what we call us, right? Gang, gang. That's what they say. Yeah. All right. Angels, ancestors, and spirit guides. Please help me hear clearly, see clearly, and feel clearly for the Taurus collective. Please allow me to share the messages that you give me honestly, openly, and clearly. Allow me to connect with as many Taurians as possible. Allow me to connect with as many Taurians as possible. Thank you, Spirit. Spirit, please show us the overall energies coming in for Taurus week 2 of April. Overall energies coming in for Taurus for week 2 of April. From the 10th to the 18th, around about there. Or whenever it is you see this reading, Taurus. Whenever it is we see this reading. Just seeing the 3 of Wands wanting to show its face there at the top, guys. See what I mean? It's right around the corner. What you're waiting for, what you're working towards, what you've been really fighting for is just here. Some more healing is required. There's a little more time. And I know you're probably really sick of hearing that too, Taurus, because you're a patient sign and you've been patient. If anything, you've been more patient than what you feel like you should be. You're like, is this really here? 2 of Wands wanting to come out there. Any other overall energies for the week 2 of April before we start clarifying? Thank you, Spirit. Okay, what do we got here? We have Page of Swords, Queen of Pentacles, Knight of Wands, 2 of Wands, and the 9 of Wands. Let's get the pendulum out. Confirm what's upright and reverse. Page of Swords, upright or reverse for Taurus? Upright. Queen of Pentacles, upright or reverse, Taurus? Upright. Knight of Wands, upright or reverse, Taurus? Very strong, upright. 2 of Wands, upright or reverse, Taurus? Upright. 9 of Wands, upright or reverse? Thank you, Spirit. Guys, I was going to say this earlier, but it didn't come out. Everything else was saying it. First, let's call out the signs. For those of you who are here for a love reading, I see air, earth, and fire. So we have Leo, Aries, strong Aries, strong Leo, potentially Capricorn. Yes, there's Capricorn here. We have Taurus. We have Libra, Gemini, and Aquarius. Taurus, there really is a lot of healing going on. There's a healing going on between a connection, and there's a healing going on in your own self. This healing in your own self has come after a period of loss. It's come after a period of hurt. And when this period of hurt happened, what I feel strongly is there was something in the very recent past, potentially last year, 5 of Swords. There's something or someone in the recent past, potentially an air sign, that really hurt you, Taurus. Or you them. Sometimes I find when I've got cross watchers watching my readings, they'll find that they resonate with the sign that I'm reading for, because it's the energies of those who are watching my reading that I'm tapping into. So keep that in mind when you're watching my videos, guys. I could be reading for you. I could be reading for the person in your energy. You take what resonates with you, leave what doesn't. Try and fit it where it needs to fit. If it doesn't fit, don't make it. But there's a sense of there's been deception in the past. There's been somebody who may have been gaslighting, who quite harsh with their words, gossipy, maybe talking about you behind your back, and sort of, this could be even a friend, but you found out about somebody talking about you behind their back. It could have been an air sign, a Gemini, Aquarius, or Libra, and it absolutely hurt you. It broke your heart, and you found out through potentially looking online, found it on social media, or it's even popped up on their social media device. Like, it's just popped up on their device, and you've seen it pop up, and you're like, oh my God, What the hell is going on? Queen of Pentacles. Right now, for the feminines, there's some feminine Taurus here, or feminine earth sign that is currently in their independence, doing well, looking good, feeling good, their money's doing well, work's going well, they're organized, they're intelligent. She keeps her house clean. She knows how to dress, like she dresses really well. And she stands out. She's like a peacock, baby. She stands out. People notice this feminine. They see her from a mile away. And the thing is this air sign is watching her, and he's looking at her, and he's keeping an eye on her, and he's watching her because he is so attracted to her. There is this passionate connection to this earth sign from this air sign that is driving them crazy. And it's bringing them to a point where they just can't, they're like needing to make a decision. The Two of Wands. This Knight of Wands is looking at these two pathways to choose from. Do I go left? Do I go right? Do I stay single? Do I move into a commitment? Do I go towards this commitment and surrender? Nine of Wands. Is it time to surrender and put down my sword? Is it time to surrender and stop running and commit? For some of you, some Taurians or Taurus cross watchers, there's 5 members here involved, 2 families. And it would mean a separation of these families if one of the paths were taken ultimately at the end of the day. If one of the decisions were to go in the opposite direction, that would mean a separation of these 5 people. So do I surrender? Do I surrender to letting go? Or do I surrender to what is and just know that I'm really attracted to this person? Because there's a lot of attraction here. There's a lot of attraction going on here. But do I see emotion? No. I don't know why I did that. Who's got, I'm sorry, for the feminines out there, any of you got itchy boobs? All of a sudden. I'm sorry. I'm not recording this again. I can't edit that out either. There's an energy here of a masculine surrendering. I'm seeing a fire sign in the element of surrender. There's a Leo, Sagittarius, or Aries sort of just going, okay, I think it's time. I need to put my sword down. I need to stop the fighting. I need to stop the running. I need to stop the playing and admit my faults. I've got to stop doing this. I've got to stop this and make a decision. I've got to stop with the sneakiness. I've got to stop with the deception. I feel that really, really strongly. Whoa. There's the Hanged Man wanting to come out. Yeah. You or both of you, if this is about a relationship, there's a real moment of not being together right now. There's potentially a group of Taurians, a group of you that I'm reading for that are in separation with somebody who you've known for a very long time. Somebody who feels like your soulmate, Taurus. This is somebody who you have a very strong connection with. And the Hanged Man's telling me that you're not together right now, but with the Judgment coming back, with Judgment, there's a whole return of this situation with somebody from your past. After a time of reflection, after a period of separation, after a period of taking time out, after a period of surrender, of surrendering to the universe as well, and allowing yourself, this is you, this is them, but there's a need for someone to really sit down, stop, relax, breathe, connect to earth, connect with nature, Taurus. The answers, definitely, the answers that you seek are within is what I keep hearing, and you may be potentially needing to surrender to the divine right now while you're going through this healing process, while you're healing from this connection, while you're healing from all of the drama and the sneakiness, friends talking about you behind your back, colleagues talking about you behind your back, your partner spying on you, sneaking on you, not trusting you for ever reasons, and then all of a sudden, boom, here you are, single and alone. You're still doing okay during that time of being single, Taurus. During that time of being on your own, you've been healing, you've been growing. Some of you, that's what Taurus does. That's what Taurus does. Somebody breaks Taurus's heart. Do you think Taurus is going to roll over and die? Never. Never. Challenge accepted. Taurus is like, right, okay, well, I'm not going to chase you. I'm not going to run after you. You spend a little bit of time letting them know that you care and that you're willing to work on this, because you're Taurus, you will work at anything that you feel is worth it. But as long as that's not being received back, you walk. You start on your own merry way and you begin again. You start life again, Taurus, and that's what you damn well did. You went and you started life again. You chose a path and you went towards it, and you've been surrendering to the universe ever since. You've been healing. You've been asking to the universe for guidance. You're coming here to tarot readings. You're going and looking within. And because you're looking within, Taurus, because you're taking that time to heal yourself, to learn from the past, to learn from your mistakes, to see the red flags that your intuition as a walking lie detector was telling you, you're seeing all these things and you know that this connection is going to come back around. You feel it. This person is connected to you on such a deep soul level. For some of you, you've known them since childhood. For some of you, if this is somebody that you worked with, you just felt a really good connection with them. You got along, you finished each other's sentences, just a beautiful connection. With Judgment, Six of Cups and the Hanged Man, after a time of introspection, guys, there is definitely a coming back. There is a return here after somebody surrenders. There's a masculine here who's making a decision to surrender. They're attracted to you. They especially see, since you've gone and done your healing, they are it's like you've had this massive glow up. They're realizing how driven you are. They're realizing how passionate, creative, and spontaneous that you are, and a go-getter. You're such a go-getter. They didn't really see this in you before, and now they're seeing you in a whole different light, Taurus, and they're really wanting this to come back together. But should you get back together with this person? Should you go back to this job? Should you go back to this career? Is this new path that you're taking for you? You know what I mean? Sometimes the universe brings things back around to us to see if we've learned our lesson through that healing. And I am feeling very strongly that there's still a little bit more healing to do here, and perhaps this connection coming back throughout your surrendering, through this person surrendering, is healing in its own right. It's the finalization of your healing. It helps you to heal this coming back, this return of this connection. It allows you to see that potentially the illusions that you had placed on yourself as to why this connection fell apart. You probably, knowing Taurus, you've probably put a lot of blame onto yourself as to why this didn't work, and you probably blamed yourself for a lot of the reasons as to why this connection may have fallen apart, or it's not going as well if you're still together but not really speaking or communicating. There's a real strong element here of this rebirth, this coming back together as a brand new cycle. Like, this time apart was eye-opening for both energies. Strength, Leo, Six of Wands, Aries, Sagittarius, Leo, Knight of Swords, Aquarius, Gemini, Libra. Guys, seriously, when this is a connection that comes back around. There's Judgment, Six of Cups, the Hanged Man, Strength, Six of Wands, Ace of Wands, Knight of Swords. This air sign coming back. This air sign sees you now, Taurus. This air sign is needing strength to deal with your glow up right now. Strength, Six of Wands. There's a Leo or a fire sign that is really, really, really starting to notice the attention that you're getting, Taurus. They've seen your glow up. They've seen the change. They've seen your strength, and they're wanting to celebrate. They're wanting to have victory with you. They're wanting to have the future with you that they spoke about. I see them coming to you with a message. I see them coming with really honest communication. I see them coming to you, and I see them coming to you quite quickly. And is it within this week? Well, this is the week that we're asking for the reading. So, you know, free will exists. Energy is fluid. Time is fluid. But guys, this is somebody who desires you a lot, Taurus. There's a lot of desire here. There's a lot of attraction here. I want to know, is there emotion here? Is there emotion here, Spirit? Does this person love Taurus? Does this person love Taurus, or is it simply attraction? The devil. Does this person love Taurus? Does this person love Taurus? Four of Swords, healing. The devil, addiction. Page of Wands, Nine of Wands, Four of Wands. Do they love you, Taurus? Nine of Cups is wanting to flip over here. Judgment coming out again. We've got Judgment here twice. The Knight of Pentacles wanting to flip over. The Star, another card for wish fulfillment and healing. Justice at the bottom of the deck for those of you dealing, for those Taurians dealing with the Libra. There's amazing strong energies going on here, guys. There's a lot of cards coming out, and I'm going to talk about these in the extended for you. I just want to definitely go over the signs that I see very strongly here. So the major arcana signs that we have here, guys, is Aquarius, Libra, Taurus, of course, Capricorn, and Scorpio. Does this person love you? They're obsessed. Is it love or obsession? They're very two different things. Addiction and obsession is two very different things, but I feel like this person needs time to heal as well. There's more healing required for you, and there's more healing required for them. This is in this connection. Sometimes healing is required separately before it can be done together. There is a lot of Tauruses out there who have done the work. You've been healing separately, and now this is coming back together to finish the healing together. And once that's done, we've got some serious, amazing new beginnings and wish fulfillment coming in for you. There's judgment here. There's karma on your side. It keeps coming around as wish fulfillment for you with the Nine of Cups, but we're going to get into all of this in the extended reading a lot further. We're going to get into how does this connection look like once the healing's done? What does this connection look like once the healing's done? Once it comes back around, this is some beautiful energy, Taurus, and there's some amazing energy coming in for you. It's just after there's a little bit more work to do. There's a little bit more healing to do. For some of you, it's a matter of letting down your guard a little bit, letting down the stubbornness a little bit, and allowing the communication to come through, because I see honest communication here. There is somebody wanting to come through and tell you that they desire a new beginning. They desire to start again. They want to work with you, and they want to be truthful with you and honest and committed. You need to be willing to take that. For you, it seems like it's probably never coming. But there's some activity going on here. There's a lot of wands. There's action. We're coming out of thought into action. So Taurus, I hope I see you over in the extended in Patreon. That's a $3 pledge per month to get access to all the extended readings. If you would like a personal reading, I have a link in the banner in the main page. Click on that. There's a whole bunch of options to choose from which package that you would like. However, if none of those options suit you and you'd rather just purchase the extended once off as a once-off video, it's a PayPal purchase for $7.99, and all you need to do is request the link. And so send me an email to wisebodyandmind@gmail.com. All the info is in the description box, and I will send you the extended for this reading once we've arranged payment through PayPal. But Taurus, if this is where I love you and leave you, thank you so much. You are amazing. Your energy is amazing. Healing is not pretty. Healing, it's mistaken as something that's meant to be, like it's mistaken as a beautiful process. Healing is chaotic. Healing can look ugly. Healing can look like a stripping back of everything, of your home, your job, your life, your social surroundings. It looks like it's all disappearing. But it's all that's doing is opening up the doors for all the new, wonderful, beautiful things coming in for you, because you've worked for it and you deserve it, Taurus. I love you. I love your energy. I hope to see you again very, very soon. Thank you so much for supporting me and my gifts. and allowing me to speak through, allowing your spirits and your angels and your ancestors to speak through me to you. Thank you, Taurus. Week 2 of April. Can't wait for this